Hi friends, good morning and welcome to today's Yoga for Kids and Moms Part 30. Today is going to be focused on building our flexibility, opening our hips and stretching out our hamstrings. So if you're ready, let's go ahead. Maybe grab a couple blocks and place them on the side if you like some modification, and let's begin. Let's start at the back of our mat today in a child's pose with our knees together, resting your forehead down onto your mat and just reaching your arms towards the front as you stretch it out, spreading your fingers nice and wide, letting your hips fall back to your heels. Take a deep breath in and exhale, releasing the breath out. On your next inhale, we're gonna round forward here, coming into a moving cat and cow and dropping the belly low, sitting back into child's pose. And again, inhale, rounding the spine forward into an angry cat. Exhale, dropping the belly into a cow and slowly sitting back into child's pose. Moving through this at your own pace a few times, letting the movement match your breath here and just letting this feel good for your spine. So we're moving our spine in two opposite directions here, really warming up the joints, lubricating the spine. One last one, inhale, rolling forward into a cat. Exhale, dropping the belly and releasing the hips back. Stay in your child's pose now. Resting your forehead on your mat. Inhale, rounding forward again, but this time coming all the way up into upward facing dog, lifting the hips off the mat. Take a deep breath in and exhale, come all the way down onto your belly. Place your hands along the side of your body. Take a deep breath in and exhale, lift the legs, lift the arms, coming into a locust pose. Squeeze the buttocks, squeeze the legs, reach the fingertips towards the hands and lift up the chest. So it's just your belly button touching the mat here. Breathe in and exhale, release the arms. And take a windshield washer with your legs, resting your face on one side of your cheek. Just swaying your legs back and forth, getting a little release out of your back here. Good, and then taking the legs straight out. We're gonna come into variation one for beginner. It's called bow pose, where we're gonna grab the opposite, the edges of our ankles or our feet, or we're gonna come into chin stand and use the weight of our body to lift ourselves up. So if you're more advanced, definitely take that option to come into chin stand. Watching my yogi friend here, Natalie, come into chin stand. I'm doing the variation of bow pose. So I'm opening and lifting through the chest, pointing the toes, lifting the thighs off the mat, squeezing the thighs together. If you're in your chin stand, make sure you don't turn your head. You keep your head still. Your gaze is looking at one spot. And slowly release, coming all the way down. Windshield wiper the legs again. Maybe this time resting your face on the other side of your cheek. Good, and then stretch the legs out, hands along the side of your body, push back up, upward facing dog. And let's exhale, push back into downward facing dog, untucking the toes and taking some movement, feeling a nice stretch through the back of your legs as you bend one knee, straighten the other, making sure that your head is heavy. So you're dangling the head and letting your head shake up and down, side to side, really letting your weight push all the way back. So you should feel a nice stretch through the back of your legs, through your back, open shoulders, open chest. Just breathing through this, noticing how your body feels. This should feel really good, especially if you're just waking up in the morning, getting the body movement, just incorporating some movement into your body. Good, now find stillness in your down dog. Push your hips all the way back. Hold it still as you take a deep breath in. And exhale, release it out. Inhale, walk your feet one by one to the very front of your mat. Standing forward fold. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, reaching the arms towards the side and up, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, releasing the breath out, and release the hands along the side of your body. Stand nice and tall here. Inhale as we open, lengthen the arms, take a deep breath in, and exhale, lead with your heart as you fold forward. Inhale as you halfway lengthen, and exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Pushing your hips up, hiking those hips up towards the sky. And let's bend our right leg, taking the right ankle on our left thigh. Push all your weight back here. Bend your left knee, and we're gonna come and sit onto the left heel, keeping that right foot flexed. Reach your arms forward and stretch out as you open the right hip. Reaching the fingers as far forward as you can so you get a nice stretch through your shoulders and your upper back as you release the right hip. Breathing in and breathing out as you hold here. Now inhale, we're gonna come back up as we tuck that left heel, push all our weight back, keeping the right foot on top of the left thigh, dropping the right foot so you're just on the ball of the foot. Go ahead and push all your weight back, stretch it out here. And then when you're ready, go ahead and lift three-legged dog, right toes point up towards the sky. And exhale, stepping the right leg forward, reaching the arms up into crescent high lunge. Now here's where you can grab those blocks if you like to modify. If not, you can use without blocks and just place your hands on the mat. So your hands are along each side of your foot or on top of blocks. So you're in a supported high lunge. Exhale, shift your weight back, pyramid. Move with the breath as you inhale, come forward, high lunge. Exhale, push the weight back, pyramid pose. And again, inhale, coming forward. And exhale, pushing it back. So feel free if you like to change the side of the blocks. Definitely feel whatever feels good for you. I'm modifying and using blocks here, or as Natalie's doing, you can do without blocks and try to challenge yourself a little more. Inhale, coming forward one last time. Exhale, push the hips back and hold your pyramid. Feel that nice stretch. And what we'll do is come into a revolved triangle pose. So you can keep your block on the outer edge of your right foot, or you can do it without the block and just keep your hand on the outer edge. We're coming into a revolved triangle as you stack your right arm over your left, finding your balance here. Both legs are straight. Breathing into this, detoxifying and cleansing out our digestive system, and slowly releasing the hand down. You're facing forward, drop the back knee, low lunge as you look forward, reaching the arms up towards the sky. Breathing in and push your hips forward so you feel that back hip flexor stretch. Lift the back leg, high lunge, and shift the weight forward, pointing the left toes towards the front. Your hands are on your hips, and start to draw circles with your left leg as if you're drawing a paintbrush, painting a circle towards the front of the wall, taking it the opposite direction. So you're really activating the left leg here. Good, hug the left knee into the chest, squeeze it in, and take the left leg back into dancer's pose, or whatever variation feels good for you. Right arm can come forward and find your balance. Try to see if you can keep the standing leg straight. Looking forward and breathing deeply into this pose. Breathing deep into the hip. And slowly release. Left knee comes back into the chest, hug it in. And exhale, bring the left foot down. Inhale as you reach, open the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, taking your hands to your heart. And again, inhale, reach, lengthen up. Exhale, fold all the way down, leading with your heart. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Pushing all of your weight back. Breathe it out. And on your next inhale, stepping the left leg forward. Reaching the arms up, crescent high lunge, go nice and low. Sink deeper with your hips. So try to see if you can go even lower here. As you reach the arms up, fingers nice and spread apart. And then maybe grabbing those blocks or not, placing your hands on the outer edge of the front foot. Inhale as you keep that front knee bent. And exhale, push the weight back, extend into pyramid. Inhale, coming forward, lift through the chest. Exhale, extend both legs into pyramid. And again, inhale, bend the knee, open the heart. Exhale, straighten both legs, fold forward. Inhale again, coming forward. And exhale, extend both of your legs, forehead to your knee. Moving through this 2 more times. Inhale, open, and exhale, push back. Making this like a moving dance, your own movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, holding here into your pyramid. Breathing into this. Making sure you use that breath. Breathe in lots of oxygen into that left leg. Exhale, release. And taking the block on the outer edge of your left foot or your hand. The block helps you to stable and keep more balance. So if you want to challenge your balance, you can remove the block and lift your left arm up towards the sky. Revolve triangle. Try to hold steady here. If you fall out, use your breath to guide you back up. We're stacking the left arm over the right, boosting and speeding our metabolism here. And then slowly windmill the arm down, dropping the back knee, lifting the arms up, low lunge. Let your hips come forward here so you get a nice stretch and really feel through this. And exhale, hands come down, reaching the arms up, high lunge. Find your center, find your balance. Exhale, shifting your weight forward as you hug your right knee in and coming back into dancer. So grabbing the inner part of your back foot, your left arm comes forward, and you're really opening the hip as you find the balance of your left foot, keeping your left foot grounded like the roots of a tree. Thinking about your left foot being the roots of that tree, helping you to stay supported and lifted. And slowly release. Right knee hugs back into the chest and release the foot down. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold it all the way down. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. Exhale, step the left foot back as you drop the back knee. We're gonna prepare for splits. So coming into half split first. Stacking your left hip directly over your left knee. And just take a deep breath in as you inhale. Exhale, bringing your forehead to your knee. So you're just focusing on straightening and stretching that front leg. And then to come into our full splits, we'll slowly move if you have blocks first off, place them underneath your midline, the tallest part, and start to push your front leg forward, the back leg back, and little movement forward, little movement back, until you've reached your fullest that you can go. Or you can just stay in your half split. If you're at your limit, that's fine. Maybe switching the sides of the block, lifting up through the chest and the heart, or maybe folding forward in your split if you like, reaching your forehead to your knee, getting a nice juicy stretch, or taking a back bend and bending that back leg towards your head, just like Natalie's doing here. Kind of a variation of a mix of a pigeon and a split pose. Beautiful, delicious stretch to do. Really feels good on opening up our hips and our hamstrings, holding it here, being patient with the body. One last deep breath in. Exhale, letting the breath out, and slowly coming out As we pivot out of the split, if you're in it, slowly coming back into half split. And then once you're in your half split, you can go ahead and bend that front leg and step it back to downward facing dog. Just walk it out here really quick. Even it out. We're gonna even out our other side actually, but just stretching out that one side. Good, and then inhale as you reach the left leg up towards the sky, and exhale, stepping it forward into half split, dropping the back knee and flexing your front foot up towards the sky. Place those blocks on the outer edge of your left calf for support if you like. Inhale, open the chest first, and exhale, fold forward. So finding that alignment, breathing through this. This is a really great preparation pose for a split. This is also a good runner stretch if you're a runner. We're very tight in the hamstrings, so it's very important that we do stretch the back of our legs to prevent injury. Good, and then slowly, if you're ready, place your blocks on the highest point, right under the midline, and slowly move your foot forward and the other foot back into a full split as far as you can go. And use the breath more to let you sit lower and lower. Maybe you don't need blocks. Maybe you can come all the way down. Maybe you want to fold forward. Maybe grabbing the back leg. Whatever feels good for you. Just relax into your split. Imagining yourself opening even more in your hips. If you're sitting up, your chest is lifted. Your crown of the head is pointing up towards the sky. You can always play around in your split. Maybe you want to interlace the fingers behind your back and open the shoulders as you do a split. Whatever feels good for you. This is your practice, your body. One last deep breath in. And slowly coming back into half split as we move the foot forward towards our body. And once you're in that half split, you can go ahead and tuck the back toes and shift the weight back, downward facing dog. Wiggle the legs, walk it out. Feel even more open in your downward dog. Hold some stillness, so push your weight back after you've walked it out and see how your body feels. Good, and then on your next inhale, bend the knees, look to the front, hop or step to the front, landing on your tailbone into a seated position. We're gonna come into boat pose. So let's inhale, take our legs in front of us into boat, hold here. And let's do actually a boat canoe so we can work a little of the abs. Let's exhale canoe, extending the legs and the arms. Inhale boat, sit up nice and tall, bending the legs. Exhale, extend into canoe. Inhale boat, exhale, extend. Inhale boat, exhale canoe. Using your core strength to lift you up. Inhale up, exhale, extend. Inhale up, exhale. Two more. Sit up nice and tall and exhale, extend. One last one. Holding here in your canoe, really straighten, squeeze that belly in, and exhale, hug the knees onto your chest. Good job. Giving yourself a nice big hug here. Let's end today's practice sitting at the front of our mat in an easy pose, maybe placing one leg on top of the other. Our hips should feel nice and open now. Rest your palms on top of your knees. And let's close off with one breath. Inhale as we reach. Lengthen the arms up towards the sky, palms together. Exhale, hands come in front of your heart in Samastiti. Thanking yourself for being here today for your practice. I hope you enjoyed with me and Natalie, and we will see you next time on the mat tomorrow. All my love and light, and namaste.